1, 2, 3. Good morning over there on the tubes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning. Why isn't this connecting? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Tap, 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 tap. Good morning, Buckeye. Hello. Can you hear the music, guys? I'm not sure if you can hear the music. Can you hear the music? No? Okay. You might not have no music today. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe now? How about now? Good morning. No. Now you can. Sith Lord with the lightning bolts. Manny being Manny with the gold medal. Buckeye with the popular. Meg Cherry, yes. JDM, Brad James. Let's go. Let's go. Tap, 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 tap. Share, 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 share. Tap, 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 tap. We only got a few more weeks on this before we switch over to the new TikTok. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Christian Gaston with the follow. Let's go, let's go. Yo, Densworld. Hello, YouTube. Oscar Urbano. Mr. Urbano, Peter Toch, Netherlands. Hello, Peter Toch over there in the Netherlands. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, OG Slim. Ivan with the follow. Dr. One Fly with the popular. The Community Fest. The donuts. The GGs. The ice cream cones. Here they come. User with the lightning bolts. Let's go. Let's go. And the You're Awesome. SM, good morning to you. Candy with gold medals from all over the place. Rose, Hartme, Mark Meza, Mighty, Josephina, Manny B and Manny, thank you for all the gold medals. Holy schmoly. Holy schmoly, everybody. Good morning to you. We got to set the new goal already. Do you believe that? That was our fastest we ever did, I think. Holy. Woo. Is trading overnight hard? You should be sleeping overnight. You shouldn't be trading. Good morning, Dr. One, SSS. Let's go. 17,000 likes already. We've been on 4 minutes. Let's go. The 300,000, everybody. 300,000. We got to get started here. Good morning. I told you all over and over again, all roads lead back. Look for the pullback yesterday. We were in a wide state. You're not going long, you silly gooses. Let me pull up my pen. Anyone get some good shorts yesterday? Open was a little hanky, but I told you we were going to whip in the open. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So this is Miss Market. We were in that wide state gap down, and we needed that pullback. We needed that pullback, everybody. And now we got the pullback. Because all roads, there's that 8. There it is. Boom. Right back on the daily. If you want to learn how to trade, come to me, everybody. You got to come to me. Here we go. SPY. We are in the whip zone now. Now we are in the bearish state, going the opposite direction. But that's good. This is what the market does, and I'm glad this happened because now it shows you we go up, we go down, we go sideways. That's what we do here in the market as traders. Right now, we are in the whip zone. We are in a neutral state here on Miss Market. 5 minute, you're tight inside that whip zone there, okay? To the downside, we are starting to get some support here on Miss Market to the downside, okay? So make sure you know your support levels. Bam, bam. We're going to pull back here above 621.13. You got room up to 624. Let's go, let's go. But you are now in a bear state. Now you are in the bear state, reverse of yesterday. Under 619.41, you have room down to 616 here on Miss Market. Let's go. What does the market do, everybody? Let's say it together. Are we ready? The market goes up. Jared, Teddy flows. Hello. The market comes down. The market goes sideways. Yes. Nothing goes to the moon. Nothing goes and tanks. It's just part of the market cycle, everybody. Do you all understand that now? Does everyone understand that finally? How many of you lost big yesterday? How many of you came out of the H over from the holiday and got ripped up? Powder with the rose. User with the rose. Zen with the rose. Roses. Yes. All right, here we go. Miss Galvin with the roses. Pibs, hello. April, hello. Thank you. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Who's that? Pibs with the TikTok live balloons. The balloons are going to the moon. That's about the only thing that's going to the moon. Here we go. Apparently, we can't even do that anymore. All right, here we go now. We are in a narrow state on AMD. Alert. Alerts. Over there on YouTube, they're like, what does that alert mean? We play it over here on TikTok. Alert. Anytime we have something you should be watching, okay? AMD, you're up in position 2 in a narrow state. You are above that 5-minute 200 now. That 5-minute 200 will now be support for you currently here on AMD. We got our 15-minute 200 right above there. And this is from the other day, and that one is still good. Let me remap these real quick, guys. I don't like trying to. I want to make sure you have fresh levels, okay? We are narrow. Boom. Okay. All right, here we go on AMD. You now got support coming off that 200 and hold number. You have room up to 140 here on AMD. We're going to put AMD on watch this morning. AMD is now on watch, for me at least, to the upside. If we get under 137 with a retest, we're coming back to 135. Narrow. This is what you're looking for. Narrow. Mark it down. What else are we looking at? Thank you, my Pibs. Put it in the chat. The Q's over there. Kaya. Hello. It was a rough day for you, some of you yesterday, wasn't it? Come on. You don't want to admit it, but I know it was. I could tell from that price action. A lot of you got chopped up. Chop suey. Woo! Here we need a PP boy. We are in neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. Yes, it is. Voss, I took like 20 losses, but I only told people I only took 2. It was one of those days, wasn't it? Come on. All right, here we go on the Qs. Position 2, you are in a bear neutral state to the downside, okay? You have room up to 557.29. Under 551, you have room down to 548.31 on the Qs. Silly Sam with the roses. Well, welcome, Silly. Davion with the heart me. And the popular. Thank you, Silly. And Davion and Pibs. Ashante with the heart me. Yes. Thank you, Ashante. Zen Method. There he is. Microsoft. Whatever you want to look at, folks, put it in the chat and we will go over it. Doesn't matter what it is, all right? Microsoft, you are narrow. What do we know about narrows? You better watch them. All right, here we go. We're in the narrow state here on a Microsoft. We are in the whip zone currently right now. Let's get going here on the support and resistance. Bum, 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 bum. Everyone thought they were going to the moon. Isn't that adorable? All right, here we go on Microsoft. Whip zone above 498. You have room up to $500, okay? Here on Microsoft, you're narrow. You're going to get a good move out of this. Under 496.44, you're coming back to 495 on Microsoft. They were going to the moon until they weren't. User with the roses. Thank you for the share, Aston. Yes. Keep tapping, everybody. If you're here for the first time, the VIP is open. You are going to head over to theVossTrading.com. We had a lot of new VIPers yesterday, so congratulations to all of you. TheVossTrading.com is where you're going to go to get into the VIP right here, okay? It's $25 a month, $275 for the year. Tonight we have VIP live training by me in the VIP live training room at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. You will learn more tonight in the 1 hour VIP live training I give than you have your whole trading career. I'll make a bet with you, okay? I'll make a bet with you. Hood, let's see what we got on Hood. Oh, Robin Hood, you're in a narrow state. Alerts. You're in the whip zone here on Robin Hood. Let's see what we got. We got our 5-minute 200 over there. You got your 20 hourly right there. Bam. There we go. Look at those beauties. All right, above 94.44, you got room up to 95.37 and then 95.57 here. Hello, Haunted. On the Hood, under 92.63, you got room back down to 89.71 on Robinhood. Nvidia. Then we're going to go over to Tesla. I believe you got a gap and nap yesterday on Tesla, huh? We'll take a look at Tesla here in a second. Right now on Nvidia, we are narrow. Now, why? Alerts. Do we have all these narrow states? Does anybody know why? Because we got the pullbacks that we needed yesterday. Duh. We are narrow here on Nvidia. We are in position 2 to the upside. Yep. Let's see what we got. A much-needed pullback. I loved every second of it. Let's see what we got here. All right, Nvidia, you are in a narrow state. There she goes. Position 2, you got room up to 161. They are all reset now. All of these stocks are now reset. Under 157.84, you got room down to 156 here on Nvidia. Currently narrow. Sound the alarm. Let's go over to Tesla. We got the gap and nap, baby. Yeah. Woo. Whoop. The gap and nap. And now we are back into that amazing narrow state. Isn't that something, everybody? Isn't that something how the market cycle works, huh? Isn't that something? Did your RSI tell you that? Did your MACD tell you that? Did your Elliott Wave Oscillator tell you that? No. No. We are in a narrow state here on Tesla. Sound it. Alerts, alerts here on Tesla. We are in position 1 on Tesla. Be careful here. You're going to get a good move out of this one today, all right? So heads up on this. Buckle up. And if you don't know what you're doing in the market or how to trade properly, you're not touching it, okay? Do not touch it. All right, here we go on Tesla. Right now, we're narrow. We are in position 1. First stop, 306 on Tesla. Then 315.50 on Tesla. If you come back to the downside, under 292.59, you have room down to 288.62 and then 282 on Tesla. Mark those levels down. PLTR, I thought it said Mariano Rivera. I was going to say, there he is. He's trading now. The Longhorn John, we don't use Discord. It's a cesspool. We use a real education platform, okay? You're going to head over to the Voss Trading Longhorn. Just click the link in my YouTube bio or just go to theVossTrading.com, and then you will have all the information right there. Let's see what we got here on PLTR. Oh, all the YouTubers are now believers of the Voss, huh? Yeah, we haven't been on there much. We are now every day. So it's going to take you guys to realize that I'm pretty good at this. On the hourly, boom. Mark these out. Bam. Bam. I got to watch them pivots there on PLTR. We got a lot of them. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone on PLTR. You got room up to 142. First stop here on PLTR, okay? Under 136.98, you have room down to 134.60 on PLTR. You are neutral, and you are in the whip zone currently here on PLTR. What else? Thank you for the follow, Tricky and Sunil. Neil, thank you. And Tricky. So tricky one. What else are we looking at? Yo, Joe Kicks, what's up? Shelly Stringer with the rose. Silly Sam with the rose. Love Sacrifice with the roses. Hillary with the heartbeat. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. JPM. Watch JPM, everybody. The spread is a little ridiculous still, okay? The spread is still a little, and if you're trading using some of those free brokers, you're going to have a hell of a time getting in and out of this thing. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state on JPM. We are in position 2 to the downside, okay? You got a bear state, and you got a bear position here on JPM. You got your 15-minute 200 here that you're currently under. So that is now support coming back, resistance coming back to the upside, okay? Let's see what we got here. Bam, 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 bam. All right, JPM. Let's pull it back. This is now resistance coming back up there at 289 hold number. That's resistance, okay? First stop, 287, 286.70, and 285.27. 286.70 to the downside, 285.27 to the downside here. Then you're going to find some support on JPM, okay? You must get back over 292.56 to the upside here for room up to 296.47 on JPM. Mark that down, my beautiful traders. Mark that down. We are at 61,000 likes. Everyone should be tapping. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Let's go. YouTube, are we tapping over there? Are we tapping? Let's go. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow is my birthday, and no, I don't celebrate it. Because I'm one More year closer to death. Why the hell am I going to celebrate that? The hell are we celebrating? We celebrated when I was born, for Christ's sake. We are in a narrow state on Meta. Meta! Narrow state above 722.85 up, under 1717.25 down here on Meta. We are in a narrow. We are in a tight spot here on the 5-minute inside the whip zone, okay? And on the 15, you're nice and tight here on Meta. Look out for Meta. She's ready to go, baby. We just don't know which way she's going yet. All right, let's pull this back. Meta, narrow, whip zone above 723. You have room up to 729 here on Meta. Under 717 to the downside. Whole number, get under 717. You're coming back to 692 on Meta. XRP, Dr. One Fly with the roses. Silly Sam with the You're Awesome. Duco with the Harvey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. IWM. Oh, let's do XRP. All right, let's see what we got here on XRP. Well, neutral state. The train already left. Choo-choo. The train left already, okay? Watch this pivot up here around 230.50. Then you're coming back to the 20. Very simple, okay? You're coming back to the 20, everybody. Do not go chase this now. You all roads lead back to the 20. We'll check on it in a little while when it comes back. Moro Angel with the follow. IWM, yes. Right now, we are in a neutral state here on IWM. You are in position 1 to the upside in that neutral state. Oh, we got the 5-minute 200 right there. 15-minute 200 right there. Watch that granddaddy. He's all over the place now. Granddaddy is all over the place after that pullback. He's up, he's down, he's sideways, you know what I'm saying? Above 220.65, you have room up to 223.26 here on IWM, yes. Under the whip zone of 219, you have room down to 217 here on IWM. Hello, Mark DeCastro. Are they tapping over there, Mark? Are they tapping over there on the tubes? Hello, Mr. Beast. How are you, my friend? Don't forget over there on YouTube, we have a super chat goal. All right? Super chat goal. Send them super chats if you can. Free with the I love you so much. I love you, Free. April Stapleton with the roses. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. TSLL. All right, I'll give you credit here on TSLL. Afraid of the old Tesla Rooney, huh? The real big boy. I'll give you that. You're in the narrow state here on TSLL. This is like the single A right here. Right now, you're narrow. You are in position 1 to the upside here on TSLL. We'll map these out for you guys. Hold on. At least somebody with common sense. You know, they did a study about common sense. There's no such thing about common sense. Did you all know that? I just found that out 2 days ago, actually. Right now, we are in position 1, narrow state. You got room up to 1086 to the upside, then $11 here on TSLL. Under 991, 958 on TSLL, okay? No such thing as common sense. I never knew that. I mean, I know that now from some of the traders that we get. But other than that, I mean, coming from, who the hell knows? Coming from, who the hell knows? All right, let's see what we got here. 212, 13. All right, right now at MSTR, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on MSTR. Yes, 5-minute, you're nice and tight. 15-minute, we have a 200 dangling down here at 392, okay? But we'll go over this in a second. You also got the hourly. Bam, bam. All right, above the whip zone of 401, you have room up to 407 on MSTR, okay? Under 395, get under the whole number, you have room down to 392. Under 392, and you have to retest this level, everybody, okay? You have room down to 380. What else are we looking at? Silly Sam, yes. Candy with the hat mustache. Candy with the hat mustache again. She is the title gifter. Yes, the gift gallery, everybody. Go to it. Go to the gift gallery real quick. Right now, we have the Rosa, the money gun, the hearts, and the hand hearts. We have to fill them, okay? And the whale and the galaxy and the DJ glasses. We got to fill our gallery. Don't know why, but we got to fill it. The money gun, Lino Rocha. Lino Rocha. Target. Jose Luis Diaz-Reyes. There he is. There he is. He's on YouTube. Jose Luis Diaz-Reyes is back. We were just talking about you, Jose, yesterday, I think, or the day before. I'll get you your Apple here in 1 second. He's back, everybody. Where's JDM? There he is. Where's JDM at? He was looking for you, Jose. We are in a narrow state on target. Alert, alert. We're in position 1 to the upside here on target, all right? So let's mark these out. Jose Luis Diaz-Reyes is a superstar, everybody. He's like a ghost. He comes and leaves. He comes and leaves. You never know when he's going to show up, this guy. All right, you got room on target up to 103.50. 103.50 and then 106 to the upside, okay? To the downside here on target, under 101, you have room down to 158. But the golden ticket here is under $100.58, all right? Then you have room down to 97.31. Let's go over to Apple for Jose Luis Diaz-Reyes. All right, here we go. Right now, we are in the whip zone. We are in a neutral state, a bear state here, Jose. Apple, we got the 5-minute 200 right above us there. Boom. All right, Jose, let's do it. Above 212, Jose, you have room up to 214 here on Apple, everybody. You want to get over 212, and you have room up to 214 and then 216 on Apple. Under 209, get under the whole number. 209, you have room down to 205.76 here on Apple. Mr. Dave, there he is, Mr. Dave. What are you all you guys are on an island, and you didn't invite me. How you doing, Mr. Dave, my brother? How are you doing? Moose the job. Is he banned on? Love Sacrifice with the hanging lights. Thank you, DB with the goat. Thank you, my DB. Zen Method with the roses. Paolo with the hearts. GK with the roses. Thank you, everybody. I try to get everybody shouted out. Darlene with the follow. Thank you. Pat with the follow. Mr. Dave with the super chat. Thank you, Mr. Dave. There he is. Jose Luis Diaz, I expect you to be in here every day, my friend. You are a staple here on our lives. Amazon, let's do it. Didn't we have somebody else? It was Jose Luis Diaz-Reyes, and then we had somebody else, wasn't it? Oh, I can't remember now. We are in a narrow state on Amazon. She just didn't want to go until later on Amazon yesterday. Amazon alerts here. Let's see what we got on the Amazon. Maybe she's going to run today. Let's see. 15 minutes. I'm going to mark that down. Got like a quadruple top up there. 226. There it is. All right, let's do it. Amazon, first stop, 224, okay? We came down a little bit here. 224, above 224 with a retest, you have room up to 226 on Amazon. Under 222.85, you have room down to 222 on Amazon. Not a lot of resistance, but you got some resistance because we're coming back up from that move back down yesterday. We had a reset, everybody. So anyone thought that they were going to the moon yesterday because of the gaps and everything, shame on you. We tell you all the time on here that what goes up will come down. Okay? Remember that. It's a cycle. Don't try to chase after it. You're going to lose. Okay? We don't chase, folks. And just for the record, I just want to show everybody. That's a beauty, isn't it? The level, boom, boom, boom. Wastewater Boy with the follow. Are you done being upset with me with Kava? Why am I upset with you, Ty? Kava, I don't even know who you are. Right now, we are in a neutral state on the SPY. You have room up to 624. Under 619.41, you have room down to 615.82 on Miss Market. Large Marge. Large Marge. AMD. Yes, Sue. I am sorry, Sue. AMD. Right now, did I mark these out? Did I forget AMD? I think I did. All right, hold on, everybody. Let's mark these out again. Large Marge sent you. I got to get a large Marge. You guys want a large Marge sound effect, everybody? We got to get a large Marge sound effect in here. I'm going to work on that today. Pee-wee! All right, here we go on AMD to the moon. We are in a narrow state. Position 2. You got support right here, folks. 137. You got room up to oh yeah, we did AMD. I have it on watch. We have room up to 140 here. AMD is on a watch, okay? To the downside, under 134.59, you have room down to 125.55, 126 area. Let's go, let's go, let's go. John Atamian, hello. Nvidia for Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, we got you. You are in a narrow state on Nvidia. Yes. You are in position 2, John. You got room up to 161, John. 161 here on the vids. First stop. Under the whip zone on 157.84. You got to get under 84. You have room down to 156 on Nvidia. Yes, I do want everyone winning. But the problem is a lot of you have those big egos, okay? And you don't want to believe you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry about knowing what you're doing. Just get trained properly. Let me help you. Let me educate you. Let me train you properly, all right? Then you could go tell everybody that you were the smartest person in the room. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com, $25 a month, $275 for the year. One of the perks you get is VIP live training by me every Tuesday and Thursday night. Well, it's Tuesday night, everybody, and we got live training tonight in the VIP. You want to be starting something. Anyone get married soon? Anyone get married in here? Yes, I like this. I'm pinning this. He wants to learn from scratch. Everybody, tell him to get in the VIP. We love brand new traders. You have no ego. You have no baggage. You just come in and learn. That's what we want. Apple. Oh, let's go back to XRP. What did that do? Did that come back to the 20 yet? Yep. There it is. Boom. Boom. Right there she goes. The wizard. Where's my wizard? Where's my wizard? I should trade XRP. It's easy as hell. All right, what else are we looking at? XOM. Let's see what we got. Oh, you silly gooses. You'll learn. Don't worry, you'll learn. They all come to the VIP eventually, right, VIPers? They all come. First, they go and spend their $3,000 with somebody that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Then they get in there. They suck you in with the freebie. All right, right now we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on XOM. 5 minute. We're nice and tight in there, okay? You see the 20, the 200, and the 8, nice and tight inside that 5. We like that, okay? 15 minute, we have the 200 lurking down here. We got to watch that. Okay, let's do XOM. Neutral whip zone above 111.14. You have room up to 112.50 here on XOM, okay, folks? Under 110.57, you have room down to 109.59 on XOM. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you for the follow, Lineland T101. Thank you, my friend. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday. Tap, tap, tap. We are at 116,000 likes on our road to 300,000. Zen, Christina Zen with the roses. Thank you. YouTube, let's go over there. Talk. Is Jose Luis Diaz Reyes, Mr. Dave, and Mark Nicastro the only ones that are yapping? Come on, yap over there. I want to hear talking. Talk. Bump, bump, bump. And Q. The Q of the N. We are in a narrow state here. Let me mark these out real quick. Boom. Boom. Let me get you all set up here. Oh, 15 minute looks good. All right, here you go on NQ. Very simple. Are we ready? Above 22.9, 55.75. Get over 960. Hold number. You got room up to 23.777. 23.007. Hold number, okay? Under, you got to get under 22.909.75 and then down to 22.804 here on NQ. Sue Felicia is now the title gifter of the roses. Sue came in and ripped them from Zen Method. I think it was Zen Method. What's up, my Pedro? What was the name of that movie? Napoleon Dynamite. Remember Pedro for president? Did he ever become president? I don't remember that movie. I know somebody had large talons. Right now, we are in a narrow state on NVIDIA. Position 2, you have room up to 161 on NVIDIA. Under 157.84, you have room down to 156. SMCI. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk. We are in a narrow state here on SMCI. Alert, alert. SMCI narrow in the whip zone, right where you want to be when it comes to a narrow state, okay? Position 1 is ultimately where you want to be first and then in the whip zone, okay? Because we like coming out of the whip zone. I don't know. I always love doing that part. All right. SMCI above $48. That's the golden goose. 48. You have room up to 49.63 here on SMCI. Okay. Under 47. Get under the whole number. You have room down to 46.23 on SMCI. Thank you, Sue. Sue. Yes. Hello, Jared. How are you? How are we doing now, Mr. Dave? Better? Are we good? Are we good? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, David Griggs. D-Roy with the follow. D-Roy, yes. XLF. A little XLF for you right here. Let's see what we got. Right here on XLF, we are in the whip zone. We are in a neutral, bearish state here on XLF. 5 minute looks good, though. You're nice and tight inside that whip zone on the 5, okay? So let's see what we got here. All right, XLF. You got to get back over 53. Well, 52.75. You got room up to 53.28. Excuse me, here on XLF, okay? Under 52.50, you have room down to 52.21 and then 51.77. Yes. How we doing, Mr. Dave Jarrett? You hear me? Are we good now? Good, good. Check, check. Mueller. JPM Trinity. All right, my Trinity, you are in a neutral state. You are in position 2. You have resistance right here at 289 that you're cutting into. You have room down to 286.70 and then 285.27, okay? Trinity, you want to get back over 292.56 for a possible move up to 296.50. Nobody wants to answer on YouTube? All right. The hell with you. MU, let's go. MU. Let's take a look at MU here. You know, this is what burns my buttons, right? You all think to the moon, and we come back to the 20. Isn't that an amazing, amazing thing, everybody? Isn't that just, it's vile, isn't it? Isn't it vile? All right, let's see here. MU. Neutral state position 2 to the upside. Why? Because stocks go up, stocks go down, and stocks go sideways. Yes. Wait a minute. Where the hell's Katana Lim? She must be in here. We have 1,000 shares. Where's Katana Lim? All right, right now we are in neutral. You are in position 2. We have room up to 123.33 here on MU. 123.33. Under 119 on MU, you have room back down to 113.21. Let me try this. How about now, SSJ? Are you better? Are you better over there? My SSJ. Shelly Stringer with the goat. Sue with the heartbeat. David Griggs with the heartbeat. Yes. Thank you. The Qs. Let's try them Qs. All right, on the Qs, you are in a neutral state. You are in position 2 to the upside. We have room up to 557, a 557.29 poke through, okay? Watch those poke throughs. Under 551 hold number, you have room down to 548.31 and 545.63 here on damn Qs. Yes. SSJ, how about now? How about now, my brother? How about now? Google. Holy hell, did we forget Google? All right, Google right now, we are neutral. We are in position 1 to the upside here on the Googaroonies. Let's see what we got. Oh, close. Close. All right, on Google, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. You got to get over 178.60, and then you have room up to 181. 181 here on Google. Right now, all we have on watch, folks, is AMD, okay? Under the whip zone on 168.88, we have room down to 176, and then 174 here on Google. A little tight on Google to the downside. You got some support underneath you, okay? So be careful. Thank you, Stay Focused, SSJ, and Mr. Dave. They got McDonald's Wi-Fi. Let's go, Stay Focused. That's my boy. You people still got McDonald's Wi-Fi? It's 2025 for crying out loud. AAL. Bangladesh got better Wi-Fi than these people. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state. AAL position 1 to the upside. Watch that 5-minute 200 right there. 5-minute 200. All right, let's see what we got. Double top right there. There's that double top. Okay. Shoot. All right, AAL above 1166. You have room up to $12 here on AAL. $12. Long lost uncle. JG, how are we on your end? Sound good on your end, or is it just the two McDonald brothers over there? Under 1153, you have room down to 1140 and then 1126 on AAL. Yes. What else are we looking at? Tesla. Nothing recovers, my friends. Nothing recovers. Stocks go up, stocks go down, stocks go sideways. You have room up to 305.73 on Tesla and then up to 350.50, okay? Under the whip zone of 292.59, you have room down to 288.62 or 281.82. Phoenix with the summer sun. Yes. Thank you, my Phoenix. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I just hit that, everybody. I don't know why, but sounded good, didn't it? Joe Kicks, how's the sound for you over there? You didn't answer the question. Is the sound for you good, Joe Kicks, over there? I know on YouTube we're about 3 hours behind. SPY, let's see what we got. Right here on Miss Market, we are in a neutral state, position 1. You got room up to 624 and then 626. All right. Under the whip zone of 619.41, you have room down to 615.82 here on the SPY. Yes. The user really wants that IWM, huh? It's great. So it's the McDonald brothers. Everyone, Mr. Dave and SSJ Mars are the McDonald brothers. Congratulate them. Bo with the rose. Phoenix Juju with the roses. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1, and we have room up to 223 here on IWM. Under that whip zone, 219. Get under the whole number. You have room down to 217 and then 215 on IWM. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. AMD for my Phoenix. Phoenix, we have it on watch. You got room up to 140.20, okay? 140.20. Under 134.59, we have room back down to 125.55 on AMD. Coin. Hello, Kathy. How are you, my dear? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, everybody. You know what we have to... You know what alarm we have to sound, everybody, on Coin? Do we know, everybody? Which one? Put it in the chat. Are we ready? Yes. We are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on the Coin-a-rooney. We got to mark that whole number pivot right there, okay? Very, 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 very important. Very important. All right, here we go on Coin. Yes. You first stop here on Coin is 363.88, 364 area. Above that with a retest, Kathy, you got room up to 382 to the upside. This is not financial investment or tax advice. You are for education purposes only. Narrow state, back under 350, 365. You have room down to 346.78. Raul, we did NQ. Let's see. Want to do it? I'll do it for you, Raul. I'll do it just because you are Raul, my friend. You are Raul. All right, Raul, we're getting close. We got to get over 22,955, 75 for a move back up to 23,007. See that right there? 00. You got to get back under 22,909, 75 for a move back down to 22,804. But this is the golden goose to get to that level right there, okay? Boom. Mark it down. Raul is on fire. David Griggs with the rose. Bo know this. Bo know that. Right, Bo? Logan, Amazon. What an amazing athlete he was, right? Bo Jackson. That guy was like superhuman. We are in a narrow state on Amazon. Alerts here on the Amazon Aroonies. You got to get over 224.28 with a retest, and then you have room up to 226 here on Amazon, all right? Back under that whip zone again, 22.85. You have room back down to 222. User, we don't use 15-minute supply and demand. We use the 15, the 1 hour, my friend. Yes, tonight we have VIP live training. In the VIP, how do you get in the VIP? For $25 a month or $275 for the year? You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. Yes. $25 a month, $275. Click the link in my TikTok bio or my YouTube bio, or just type it into your web browser, thevosstrading.com. Wendy's. Who the hell trades Wendy's? But I'll do it for you, Doobie John, because your name is Doobie John. You like the Doobie Brothers, my friend? I love the Doobie Brothers here. All right, Wendy's. Who's getting a bacon double cheeseburger with a Frosty? Anybody out there for a Wendy's? We are in a narrow state in the whip zone. Wendy's needs some volume. Needs some more Frosties, Wendy's. Hold on, everybody. Whoop. Whoop. All right, here we go on Wendy's. Back over 1134, Doobie. You got room up to, that Doobie John could be a couple things there. 1155 and 1166. Under 1121, you got room back down to $11. Low ATR on this bad boy. Here on Wendy's, get your Frosties, everybody. Get your Frosties. I used to love Frosties until I found out what was in them. We are at 166,000 likes. Let's go. Did I just make the Fibonacci? No, we don't do Fibonacci. When I first started trading and losing every day, I used Fibonacci. Adrian Rodriguez with the bounce. What is that thing? The bounce hearts. Adrian! John with the roses. Let's go. One more goal on the roses, everybody. Everybody, as a team, 40 different people. Are we ready? Are we ready? Go! PLTR. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. PLTR, we're in the whip zone. Neutral state. Above 139.23. We got room up to 142 on PLTR. And then 145 up there on PLTR. Under 136.97, you have room down to 135 and then 133.55. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What day are we on here? Tuesday. You're going to get a much better open today than yesterday, okay? Holy sh! They got them roses. David Griggs, Zen Method. Levi, Meg Cherry. Who else was on that team? April Stapleton, Adorable Dad, Phoenix. Yes, yes. Let's go. JG, CrowdStrike. I guess everyone stopped with Circle, huh? Sorry, guys. Whatever happened to that thing? Circle. Circle. When will they learn? When will they can learn? We're in a narrow state here on Crowd. We are in position 1. It was going to the moon. That's what they told me. I told them it wasn't, but hope they listened. All right, CrowdStrike, here we go, my beautiful traders. Narrow. We got to sound it. You are in position 1. You got room up to 518.43. First stop on CrowdStrike. Under 500, you have room down to 482 on Crowd. David Greggs with the level up. Yo! Sisu Body with the follow. I'm glad I have made you money. Let's go take a look at Circle. You guys want to go see Circle? See what the hell it's doing. There it is. Is it completed the Empire State Building yet? Hold on. Oh, we're getting a 20 on the board now. Oh, we're getting a 20. Do you see it? There it is. You're seeing a 20 be born, everybody. Look at this. The heartbeat is now being formed on Circle. It's like a growing kid, right? Look, the heart is there. Woo! We got our 8. Look at that thing. Look, that's the squibbly thing, right? There's the heart, everybody. We got a heartbeat on Circle to the moon. Nope, you're just going to come back to the heartbeat right here. It's going to attach to mama, all right? Look at this thing. They thought we're in it to win it. Everybody, go, go, go. Nope. An amoeba. I might want to adjust that drawing. Well, don't get dirty about it over here. All right, folks. I know somebody was going to get dirty, right? Somebody was going to get dirty. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Thank you, Jared. Mr. Dave knows my humor, everybody. I've been on him for how long now, Mr. Dave? About 6 months? Shelly Stringer. I'll look at Tesla for you guys, sure. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Tesla. We're going to sound it. You are in position 1 on Tesla. It looks delicious, okay? You got room up to 306 here on Tesla. All right, we need an event. Under 292.59, you have room back down to 288.62. First stops, not financial or investment advice, at least for training purposes only. You must learn how to do this. Right now, a lot of you are doing this when you trade. And did it go up? Oh, you got to stop it. Learn. When Voss tells you that the SPY needs a pullback, it needs a pullback. Okay? Voss might happen. I saved a lot of you from yourselves in here, haven't I? Huh? Some of you are still like floating out there, but we'll get you the life raft. Don't you worry. The life raft is coming, my beauties. The life raft is coming. Thank you, David Griggs, Candy, John, Zen Method, Levi, Phoenix, Adorable, April Stapleton, Meg Cherry, John, Hadrian Rodriguez, Bo, Juju, Mufu, Mr. Dave, Adorable Dad, Sue, Christina, Zan, Dr. One Fly, Zen, Measy, Marcus, Damian, DB, Love Sacrifice. You didn't want to be DB in the Gotti movie. Paulo, Lino Rocha, GK Trade, Candy, Sue Felicia. Let's go. Andrew the Believer, Dr. Juan Duco, Silly Sam, Mighty. Look at all these gifts. Jesus. Shelly Stringer. Let's go. Mark Meza, Buckeye, JDM, Brad James, first gifter of the day. Have a great day trading, everyone. VIP. We'll see you tonight in the VIP trading and in the chat here shortly. I love you all. Love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, you must trade properly. No guessing. No guessing. Stevie B says no guessing, everybody. Let's go. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. VIPers, we'll see you in a little bit.